What's up, everybody? This is Steve Perk calling from UFC Gym headquarters here in Newport Beach, California. Director of Franchise Operations. I got a quick call out how to find Trend. One of the franchise partners in the field asked me today, Steve, how are we finding Trend? For all of you out there who are looking at projections, running a war board or something like that, I thought I'd just put it out here. So we're going to find Trend, and we'll use NMUs as the example of how to find it. First things first, we're going to go ahead and set a goal. Obviously, our goal is going to be 100 NMUs. For a lot of you out there, that's a little light. I know, I apologize, but let's just use some basic numbers so we can get some quick math. What we're going to do, the second step, you take your month to date. Let's say today's the 10th of the month, and month to date, I've got 50 units, and we had a fast start. Fast start's a good start. You're going to take that month to date, and we're going to divide it by the days that are currently in the month. Let's say today is the 10th of the month. So that's going to give us our average per day. Average per day, 50 divided by 10. For every math fans out there, we're talking about 5. 5 units is the average per day to get us to the 50 units month to date if today is the 10th. Third step, we're going to take the average per day that we found and we're going to multiply it by the total days actually in the month. For this exercise, we'll call it 30 days. What that's going to solve for, it's going to be your unit trend or your projection. So if we're going to go 5 times 30, we're talking about 150 units. So that's going to give you a unit trend. That's basically telling us right now out loud that if all the behaviors that we put into the first 10 days of this month so far to get us to 50 units don't change, our leads, our calls, our appointments, our shows, our conversions, everything stays the same, we can expect to finish at 150 units at the end of the month, which is a fairly solid month. What I prefer to do is take it to the next step after that, because I want people to understand percentages. Most of our team members, no matter what role they play, can understand that 110% to a goal is doing well versus 60% to a goal is not doing well. So I like to take that unit conversion one step further. So I'm going to take the unit trend of 150 versus our goal, and that's going to give me my percentage. And that percentage is essentially the effective projections. Again, the math and the wording that I use in my head and sometimes out loud with the teams is all the behaviors stay the same that have gotten us to where we're at with our month to date of 50 units by the 10th. Nothing changes. We're going to be finishing at 150% to goal. So right now today, we're projecting 150% to goal. If all of you out there are projecting 150% to goal, I say stay on the gas, recognize good behavior where you find it in your clubs, and try to get an extra 10% by end of month. Good luck out there.